Welcome to one of our latest videos today, talking about how a specific player, a rookie, is balling out in training camp and getting it done for their respective team. And we got to bring up Andrew Booth Jr. This guy. Now, I know there's a video going around about how, he got completely dusted by Jalen Nailor. I get the reason that people want to make fun of it. I do. But at the same time, we need to call a spade here. This man, from day one, has really stepped in and done a lot of great things for the Vikings. And I definitely know that this guy's a player to watch because, just from his length, all the different things he did at Clemson, like he's a fun player to watch. Over 3 years at Clemson, really 2 years as a defined starter there, did have a total of 5 interceptions, also a sack. But anytime you watch any highlights on a guy like Andrew Booth Jr., he's everywhere. But he's also, especially with the Vikings in training camp in OTAs, he's been really talking up a storm. And, I realize that some people might think this is a distraction or they might not like that. But listen, I would much rather have one of my starting corners or a young corner that is a dog that just straight up wants to go out and get people and embarrass veterans rather than, a dog that runs with his tail between his legs. No, Andrew Booth Jr. is that guy. I think he's going to continue to impress as a rookie at Vikings training camp. And he's really going to be a name to watch in the preseason because it's one thing to do it. We've seen it all the time. Rookies have a really good training camp or they have a really good OTA session. But, Andrew Booth Jr., from top to bottom, whoever he's facing, KJ Osborne, Jalen Nailor got the best of him again the other day, which was, it was a good surprise and a nice surprise for the Vikings and Jalen Nailor. But Andrew Booth Jr. to me, I think could be either the steal of the draft or pretty close, and he's straight up balling during training camp. Are you going to get burned at corner? Yes, it's going to happen. I would argue that yes, we know that quarterback is the most important position, but corner is right up there too, and it's one of the most difficult as well as quarterback too. So because number one, you've got your wide receivers that know the route. You don't. You've got to shut them down. And if you get beat, you have to be able to put that out of your head because it's going to happen. Everybody gets beat at some point. Even the greats have gotten beat. And that's not often, but you learn from it, you move on, and you just keep getting better. And I think that's what Andrew Booth Jr. is going to continue to do. Yes, he got beat by Jalen Nailor, but I don't. I would be hard pressed to see that happens again with a guy like Andrew Booth Jr. because he's a guy that just keeps coming no matter what. He's got that mouth. He's got the ability to be able to back it up, and that's an attitude check that this defense needs, especially when you got corners that have struggled in the past. Well, guys like Cameron Dantzler haven't struggled. I feel like he's actually played pretty well, and there's just been some key spots where he needs to step up, but I really like a guy like Cameron Dantzler. He's been really good overall. Then also Patrick Peterson seems to be having a good camp as well. So Andrew Booth Jr., will he get on the field? What will happen there? It's going to be something to watch, but I'm really excited about the former Clemson product. I think he's going to be a guy that does come in and do some great things for the Vikings down the line, specifically in that DB room. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. But like we said, also give us a listen and sub on iTunes and give us a like and a follow. But if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about Andrew Booth Jr. straight up balling for the Minnesota Vikings in training camp.